sense restraint is the practice of non-distraction.
Yes, yeah.
So how can you go about this, like not distracting yourself all the time, in a way that it says, the Buddha says, he's intent on wakefulness.
Yeah.
Which is
intent on, exactly, it's exactly that. So you're not like holding on to your wakefulness neurotically. You're basically intent on not losing it. And how you lose it by giving into a non-wakeful intention. So you cannot accidentally lose your wakefulness. So even lapsing in terms of your thoughts or something or similar, it's not necessarily you lost wakefulness. You lose wakefulness when you intentionally give into distraction or lust or anger and aversion. So that's why in relation to the one of the previous talks was to keep questioning yourself, your motivation, so that your own intentions can become transparent and clear. Because you will know, even if sometimes people say, oh, you know, I'm engaged with like spreading the Dhamma, but they're doing it, their intentions are rooted in the desire for distraction, desire for something to do, giving this worldly purpose to my life, because otherwise just boredom and anxiety sets in and it's too much to handle. And in that case, that's not the Dhamma. Although you might be actually parroting the Buddha's words and publishing the Buddha's words, it's not the actual Dhamma, which is always non-aversion, non-greed, non-aversion, non-delusion, non-distraction, wakefulness and knowledge.
Yeah, one would think, you know, not being able to just relax.
Exactly, no, you can relax perfectly. You can actually, you would be relaxed all the time. If you can start discerning your intentions, and then just, you don't have to, and that's the problem, when people don't discern intentions, they tend to either indulge them all or dismiss them all, because they don't see anything in between. If a person starts discerning their own motivation, their own intentions, then you know, actually, these intentions are not rooted in greed, nor aversion, or delusion. Fine, no problem. And that's how you get relaxed. So only you have to abandon those that are rooted in desire for distraction, desire for sensuality, desire for aversion, and so on.
I suppose when you're coming from, you know, just relaxing into greed, or what you say, relaxing into delusion, that's all you know. You don't know this other way of relaxing.
Yes, yeah.
So it seems like there's nothing else.
Sure.
Like you're just going to have nothing.
Initially, the only notion of relaxation is relaxation of distraction that you have. But that's, that type of relaxation needs to be abandoned, because it's not relaxation really. Or you can call it relaxation, but it's not peace, because you're fully controlled by it and fully dependent upon it.
Like watching a movie.
Sure.
So it's all the sound, sights, blast, bang, bang.
Yeah.
You know, dramatic.
Yeah, it is. And basically you're out through your senses. You might not necessarily be actively pursuing the sensual, the full-on sensual pleasures, but it's still bound with the sights, sounds, smell, taste, touches, which means it's still within the sensual domain. That's why it's not just you have to abandon the obvious coarse sensuality. You also have to abandon distraction that you've been gaining through your senses. But when I say abandon, doesn't mean you obliterate any notion of your senses and deny it. I just mean make sure that if you are engaging, that motivation, the intentions behind that engagement is not rooted in greed, aversion, delusion, which is basically delusion equals wanting distraction.
Non-wakefulness.
That's it. All of those would contribute to non-wakefulness. So that's it. And then automatically, if it's not those, then it's automatically wakefulness. That's why you're not doing the wakefulness. You're developing it basically by preventing non-wakefulness to overwhelm you. Like intentionally to give into it. So you prevent that, and then you're automatically wakeful.
Then it becomes effortless.
Exactly, because you're not doing it. It's not a method or something to uphold constantly every second of your life. That's how you get truly relaxed, truly peaceful. Yeah, because it's effortless. It takes effort to give in to intentions, to do things upon them, be it sensual or non-sensual. But if all you do is just abstain from the effort of engaging with sensuality, aversion, distraction, then your experience is automatically effortless and wakeful.
Purified.
Yeah, and then within that, well, you'll know exactly what to do if you get to that point.